They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 21st-ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. The Monarchs have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hoosiers offense will take the first swing of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Working that left side now. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Brought down after a nice game. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
From the gun, running back on the move. Bulldozes his way through. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Monarchs in the hurry-up. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Tries to get it on the ground. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. On the move, it's James. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. We saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The pull and throw off the RPO. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Complete to the left. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Complete to the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead is 6 in the first. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here's the handoff. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. The Hoosiers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Mendoza. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Gets it past the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. They're going to ride this running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Brady. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And off to Jones. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Safe completion on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. That's caught, it's Cooper. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Hoosiers will have it first and 10. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a third and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. High the chains now on second and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Hoosiers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on fourth and short. Finds his man. It's Williams. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And you could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down. Man, he's got 45 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Might as well give it to him again. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll do it himself. Finds a little space. Oh, what a move. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hoosiers have it with a first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Toledo notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from the Glass Bowl is worth its weight in gold to the Rockets. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on third and short. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Got it, looking for the first down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. On the ground, it's Hemby. Powers through the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. the catch. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hemby. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. He's up to 51 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. The play action fake. Quick strike complete. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Gonna run it. It's James. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the 3rd sack of the game for this unit.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Slings it downfield. He caught it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Indiana! Great job by the back on the option.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Prince. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Mendoza. It's complete on the right side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Using his legs, it's Roach. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hoosiers! How about this defense taking one back to the house? It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it.
He has the first and still on his feet.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires on the run. Brings it in down the left side. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes one man miss. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Monarchs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now on the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hemby. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle, it's Cooper. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Looking for space, it's Hemby. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Off play action. Hauls it in.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. But the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the left. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's piled up 87 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback on the keeper. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Charlotte took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to the Queen City. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Hemby.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
The Hoosiers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Gonna run it. It's Hemby. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He now has 106 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this open. Touchdown, Indiana! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Butler. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
The Monarchs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes one deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got a man, it's Cooper. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. To the air on 1st down. The screen, he can go. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Makes the grab, it's Becker. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
56, Old Dominion, 23.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. He breaks a tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's James. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And these two defenses have shown uncommon discipline through two quarters, especially the D-backs. They've kept to their assignments, covering those receivers like cheap suits. Certainly not the fashionable wardrobe OKC wears here in studio. Anyway, yes, the passing game. Be better. How's that for a breakdown? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Hoosiers will boot it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to...
Turning it on! He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grab near the marker is Butler. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He just refused to go down, kept finding space, and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. He'll keep it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. He's got him. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Michigan State dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Connor Cook-led Sparty teams that won Big Ten titles in 2013 and 2015. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Temby. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Hoosiers are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Mendoza. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. Makes the grab right down the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Indiana! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Butler. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. At midfield, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. After run, now throw. Finds a man in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. The Monarchs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Third down.
He'll pull it on the read. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They'll run the sneak for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hoosiers are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Grabbed over the middle, it's Beebe. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, I've been there. This is one of those games you just want to forget right away and turn the page. 4 picks now thrown by this guy, and you're just not able to make your reads. Things aren't clicking. You're not seeing the field, and the ball's not coming out right. Next week cannot come soon enough for him, I can tell you that.
The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Got his man on the outside. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? On the run, it's Beebe. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. And the Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got it in the middle, it's Becker. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the Hoosiers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll run play action. Touchdown, Indiana! A great catch and run for 6. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
77. Old Dominon, 29.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
First and 10.
Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. There he goes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man on the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs look to keep this drive humming. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback on the keeper. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the tailback. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads to the right. It's caught. Breaks into the open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Using his legs, it's Black. Runs through the tackle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Nestled just inside that right upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the Monarchs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Monarchs will punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Got it in the middle. It's Black.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, the ground game. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Becker.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Fights off the defender. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Fakes the grab. Lowers those pads. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Becker. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Wake Forest rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Winston-Salem. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And first down for the offense.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Give to the back. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll go back to work on offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And off to Jones. Tackle was made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Quarterback keeper. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Wilson to pass. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Got enough for the 1st. Across the 25, he's got room. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Fielded in the end zone, it's Haynes. And the returner will be brought down. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. The inside handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Might as well stick with him. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Prince. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Prince. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Brings up 2nd down.
He leaves it with his back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.